Alright, welcome in. I'm the Kodiak, and today I'm here to talk about Bo Nix. This is going to be a shorter video and whether or not he should be picked in the first round of this year's upcoming NFL Draft. Leave a like, or you can always wait until the end, and hopefully I'll have earned it. But yeah, let's get right into it. So Bo Nix is one of the most interesting arcs for a college quarterback that I have ever seen. He came in as a four-star recruit, but still very highly regarded, especially considering he was the second highest graded dual threat in the nation, only behind Jaden Daniels and only ahead of Sam Howell at number 3. I think he was just put in a tough spot overall at Auburn, and let's get one thing straight. He was not the same Bo Nix at Auburn than he was at Oregon. Granted, when he went to Oregon, he had guys like Bucky Irving, he had guys like Troy Franklin, he had guys like Tej Johnson, his adopted brother, he had guys like Terrence Ferguson, who I went to high school with, but to be completely honest, he sucked at Auburn, and I think he put himself under a lot of pressure to perform there, and especially because his dad went there, so you never really know how that can affect an 18, 19-year-old kid. I forget all the time that we're still evaluating kids throughout all of this, but regardless, Harsin practically ran him out of town at Auburn, and under Lanning, Bo Nix was able to experience a career resurgence with Oregon. A lot of Oregon fans questioned the move at the time because of not really knowing what was going to happen with Ty Thompson, and throughout the spring there was a quarterback competition where Bo Nix proceeded to win the job. After getting punched in the mouth by the eventual national champions Week 1, he went on to have 2 seasons of absolutely amazing QB play, including 8,000 total passing yards and 74 total passing touchdowns. He experienced a rejuvenated career, and let's talk about if he's going to succeed in the NFL or not. He definitely has plus accuracy, and in my opinion, between him and Penix are tied for the best accuracy in the class. Schematically, Oregon left, it felt like for a quarterback that was trying to get drafted to the NFL, they did Bo Nix no favors, similar to Michigan with J.J. McCarthy. I felt like they left a lot on the table here because they never asked Bo Nix to do anything. Schematically, Oregon left a lot of their plays either at or behind the line of scrimmage. I think 30% of his passes were thrown behind the line of scrimmage, so we never really got to see Nix fully unleashed. But he made lots of solid, quick reads. Then at Oregon, he was pretty good, as long as he wasn't reading a good defense and was allowed to decide where the ball was going before the snap, and playing against corners where 5+ yards after catch was reasonable. And the secret to making Nix be productive was to stop asking him to do anything remotely hard. Quick lateral movement to avoid the rush and hit receivers in stride. But Oregon had the weirdest offense ever, which makes Nix a pretty tough eval and kind of like a Rubik's Cube. Because I think someone will be able to figure him out in the NFL and complete him, but most teams can't. He has to go to the perfect situation. But there could be legit concern that he genuinely cannot throw down the field successfully, so why would an NFL team ask him to? He's definitely someone that NFL teams are pumping the brakes on for this very reason. And to be completely honest, the way I see him succeeding in the NFL is if he was to go to like a Shanahan offense and scheme. If he were to sit behind Stafford, if he were to go to the Rams with McVay, whose offensive system relies heavily on yards after catch, that would be fantastic. And he's not going to go to the 49ers, but I think Nix would also fit really well in a place like San Francisco because you can let him sit, and you just let the playmakers do all the work. And it's no different than what he did at Oregon. If you're getting Oregon Bo Nix, that's not a bad commodity. And that's really the only way I see his play being able to translate to the NFL because, in my opinion, he's even more of a mystery box than McCarthy is. I do not know what this guy is capable of. I do not know if he's good, if he's bad. But yeah, I have not seen a lot out of this Oregon offense that provides me any context anyway. So this is why Bo Nix is the ultimate mystery box. He's even more of a mystery box than J.J. McCarthy. So yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of where I stand on Bo Nix. I probably wouldn't take him in the first round just because of all these questions surrounding him. But day 2, I could see it. I could get behind it. And even if he never molds into anything more than the backup, is that really a bad pick in the 3rd round? I mean, maybe, depending on what your team needs at the time. Especially because over the past few years, teams have just thrown 3rd-round picks away on quarterbacks. But I don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of where I stand on Bo Nix, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.